So the newest Helluva Boss episode just released. It had a ton of fun Easter eggs and references sprinkled throughout. In this video, I'm going to discuss all the things you may have missed in Season 2, Episode 2 of Helluva Boss. So firstly, earlier in the episode, we see a calendar featuring a Verosika pinup stuck to the wall. The calendar features an array of horse doodles along with Blitz's schedule. Some of the things he's put down are quite funny, such as one day being dedicated to committing tax fraud. He was also going to have a talk with Luna about her attitude, but had to reschedule it 5 times. Moxie and Millie both have cups with pictures of themselves on the cups. The cactus that Octavia hides behind has a little cowboy hat and a tag saying it was a gift to Millie from her dad. This is obviously a neat reference to episode 5. You only get to see it for a single frame, but there's an odd looking portrait of Blitz on the wall. Millie smashes her cup to use it as a weapon. When Octavia lands in Hollywood, she accidentally lands on top of Brandon Rogers and kills him. This sets up the rest of the episode, since the humans think Blitz is Brandon. When Stolas blasts through the door hits Moxie. I'm fairly sure this is meant to be a reference to the Has-Been Hotel pilot, where the same thing happens to Nifty. There's a public health warning on the wall that says how the LA water is made up of 98% literal acid. This explains later in the episode when Stolas throws his bottle at a human and they burst into flames. There's 2 Among Us references in the episode. The Hollywood sign says Holly's Wood. The guy trying to sell Moxie and Millie some stuff at his stall has a human Verosika keychain. One of Brandon's employees uses his degree to scare the crowd away. The guy from episode 3 who rips his shirt off also appears in the episode. In the scene where the guy in the teleprompter gets electrocuted, the prompter says, "God, kill me please." The child actor on the right is also snorting coke. There's a kid in the background going nuts. On Luna's phone, we can see her use the in-universe version of Instagram. What's interesting is the character from the unreleased episode 8 is on her app. His username is Hellboy69. There's also another random character called Hotdog. Wally Wackford has a sponsored ad on the app, advertising courses that are probably a scam. On the newspaper, we see a story called Alien Attack. The image attached is Blitz's shadow. In the next scene, the newspaper also includes some more funny stories. One says, "Oh, who am I kidding? No one ever really reads these anymore. At this point, I'm doing all I can to hit my word count so I can get my paycheck, go home and get high. A master's degree in journalism, all for what? To get paid $10 an hour for a shitty newspaper. To have your wife leave you for her sexy Romanian lover. God, I miss you, Sandra." Another story reads, "Numerous fans create shrines and mourn over the loss of the actor that no one really cared about until just now. Everyone will forget about this in the next week probably." The last one that's worth mentioning says, "Missing dog cash reward." The contact info then says, "Contact me if you want to buy some really awesome drugs. The number is 555 drugs." During Luna's adoption scene, the amount of days she's been in are scratched on the wall. She's been in there a long time. These 2 viewers were tying a noose around each other during the wholesome moment. When the teleprompter falls over, it flashes text that says "Let it burn." There's also a lot of zeros and ones. A redditor deciphered what the code says, and it reads, "Did you really translate this, nerd?" While everyone goes crazy and panics, there's an old guy reading the newspaper. And lastly, in Moxie's text messages between her and Blitz, she asks if Moxie would be into a bondage. So that's all of the things you may have missed in the new episode. If there's anything you think that I've left out, feel free to leave them down below. Thanks for watching.